You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is going on? I would like to welcome you guys to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. We apologize for the wait. Of course, we got to make sure that everything runs smooth before we do these shows. And, you know, they want to replace us with robots. Come on now. I know this is a technology world, but sometimes technology just goes haywire. If it's the person, you just slap them upside the head. It's like, yo, get right. Get it right, you know? But with technology and signals, it's a little tricky. You just can't slap it like it's a 1950 TV, okay? So, but we are here nonetheless. And we have a very special guest, so I want you guys to stick around. There are over 29,000 of you guys in our chat room, on the browser, Google Hangouts, Skype, and on our phone line. So I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in and just basically effing up our system, right? Because that many people, what they call broadband, bandwidth, all that has to do with numbers, okay? So you guys really screwed up the signals. I don't know. I'm just playing. We can handle it. I'm just glad you guys are here, right? So if you want to know the satisfaction of accomplishment, then you must also feel the apprehension that comes from pushing yourself to the edge of your abilities. In order to grow, we must venture out into unknown territory. We must take on challenges that make us uncomfortable. It can be frightening taking on new challenges, and we are so fearful of fear, eager to avoid fearful situations. Have you ever considered, though, the benefits of fear or being afraid? Fear gives us a heightened sense of alertness and razor-sharp focus. We breathe a little deeper to take in more oxygen, and the heart beats a little faster. Fear blocks out all of the trivial stuff and gives us increased energy. Isn't that exactly what we need to take on a difficult challenge? Is fear really so bad? Have you ever been in a situation where you're about to fight and you can't control the shaking, even though you know you're about to whoop this person's butt or tail or ass, whatever you want to call it, but still your body cannot handle? I'll tell you what it is. It's not really fear. It's adrenaline. It's energy. Your body is not used to that much energy surging through your body before you beat the brakes off of somebody, okay? It used to happen to me a lot growing up. Like, dude, you scared, you shaking, and by the time the fight is over, they realized that I wasn't nothing to play with. It's just my body was not used to that amount of energy coming through all at one time. I'm a very calm, peaceful person and not overactive, you know? So when something excites my adrenaline, even getting in an argument, I will tend to tense up and shake because of that adrenaline, baby. So what if you could use that energy and push it towards accomplishing your goals? Oh man, you will beat the brakes off of doubt and anything else that tells you you can't do it. I want you guys to venture out, reach higher than what you're comfortable with. Push yourself to the point where you feel the exciting aspiration that gives you the motivation and the energy to win. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, Hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial: 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
Well, tonight's interview is the Purpmiya Interview, and I am your host, Dini-Mussolini. I know I forgot to say that earlier in the intro, but you guys know me, and you know me very well. Like I said, I'm super excited that you guys are here with us tonight. So our interviews go beyond the music, beyond the books, beyond the magazines, the films, the products, and even sometimes the ego. We go into the minds of authors, artists, bands, CEOs who create these marvelous aspirations. From researching our guests, mining for details, and watching, reading, or listening to everything we can. Our interviews are designed to bring out the best answers possible through thought-provoking questions that have some real substance. So with that, let's go ahead and welcome the innovative artist Purpmiya onto our show. My dude, you are now live in the mix with all of us. How's it going?
Yeah, the yachty is here. I'm chilling.
Nice. Man, how you feeling today?
Feeling real good, just got out. I actually just left out of work, still on the hustle. So I'm here, ready to do this.
Yes, sir. Where are you right now? Because I've heard you've been migrating,
Yeah, I've been moving around. I'm in Macon, Georgia right now, finishing up school. Then I'll be out in Florida.
Nice. In school, working, doing music, gotta be the life.
It's a stressful one, but it's all about the dream and, working towards that. I heard what you said about putting that energy towards the doubts and the fear, so that's what I'm trying to do, use all that energy towards something positive and, making my future.
Definitely, man, definitely. And something that we share in common, you have Jamaican background and roots,
and
I am half Jamaican and half Cherokee.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah. I used to be Rastafarian, a while back, but things change, spirituality growth.
So funny enough, the family that I grew up in is fully Rastafarian, mom and dad. So I grew up, around the fires chanting, went to Naya Bingis, as they would call them. So I had locks at one point, and really because I was doing so much rebel activities and growing up and just trying my own path, my mom made me cut my locks, and I haven't really grown back since either.
I got you. Same here, man. I had the locks, man. They were beautiful, and I had to cut them, man. I jumped into corporate America.
True. That it really changed you for real. It will.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, okay, do I want to be a rebel all my life, or do I want to
You gotta be a smooth rebel now. You gotta,
you gotta
come with some foundation now. You can't just, be you.
Yeah, man. And then, we may be on a secret mission. We may, infiltrate the corporation just to cut them off. You never know. You never know what we are up to, right?
We gotta get it back, It's rightfully ours.
Yeah, you're right. So, man, first off, welcome to our show. Tell us all about your particular journey from the beginning and how it all started with you becoming an artist.
So, basically, I was born in D.C. Well, my mom and dad are both fully Jamaican. They were born in Jamaica, came here to work, to make a living, and my dad met her. And when he had me, he actually just took me and my older brother and went to Jamaica, and my mom followed later. So when I was about 9 months, he took me, and they started their life in Jamaica growing up. And then he actually bought a street sound, like a sound system, couple of like a tower worth of speakers. And after that, he just started marketing himself, going around Jamaica, and he would take me to some of the shows where he's, he's playing this music, and he's putting on the artist as a promoter and playing these shows. So at a young age, I was just exposed to that real old school dancehall feeling. Being on the the road till 3 o'clock in the morning, and people just dancing, drinking, enjoying themselves.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That's how it all started, and from that, basically just growing up and falling in love with music, I took all his old equipment and started playing with the mixer. Every little old mic he didn't want, I started just recording, and that led to recording other people. And that's where I kind of developed the training and how to perfect bars, just listening to other people and kind of composing myself and how I can be, one step ahead.
Right, got you. So you was kind of like backwards mechanic, backwards engineering.
Reverse engineering, that's what it is.
Yeah, reverse engineering. Yeah. Learning the craft while you're, you probably weren't even the best mixer, but once you do something over and over, you try new things. You're like, and then all of a sudden you're an expert. Like a year
you
later.
Learn your flaws real good, and then you start to perfect what's good for you. So, and that's where, oh my God, when I get to the new album, that's really what I did on that. I perfected what I do. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So, my brother, let's talk about music in general for a second. A lot of people recognize rap and hip-hop as being one of the same. That being said, if it's looked at as anything but hip-hop, it might leave people wondering who has come along to innovate and change the game throughout the years. And I know you plan to do the same because you're mixing hip-hop, rap, and dancehall. And it's a new flavor, man. A lot of people imitate it. They don't do it correctly. So, I mean, you have that background. You have those roots. So you're going to show them how to do it. So, but in your opinion, man, who has come along the way to innovate and change the sound and style of rap and hip-hop, in your opinion?
That's a hard one, but I definitely would say Wayne. Wayne was a big influence on me. The mixtape game and just how he made bars, like he put a lot of humor into music, and a lot of people were just like storytelling and just strict with their bars. It had to be something real, like, serious and aggressive, but Wayne kind of made it cool for people to be stoners, people to be hippies, people to be funny and stuff. So he was one who I think changed the game. When I was growing up, I listened to a lot of Wiz because I don't know, for some reason he just connected with me as a stoner and his calm nature, learning from Snoop and everything. So that whole stoner breaking, that slowing down your raps, real smooth with a swag, a flavor, like a cool boy type thing. So that for me. And then lastly, I'd even think the most recent would be like Chance. A lot of people don't even know Chance before the coloring book phase, but I was messing with him from acid rap and 10 Days, where he, trust me, his pen game is crazy. Like just the way he composes bars and the oh man, I can't even explain it, but those are some of the people that definitely paved the way for me, and just like with the expression and the time I put into my music. And I'll give props to like Tory Lanez and Drake, the way how they what you would call it, infuse it in their music. But with me, I don't even have to stick to the poppy dance Caribbean island sounds. You could give me a hard Atlanta trap beat, and I'm going give you some Jamaica flavor on that too with the Atlanta sound. So I think I'm unique in the way I bring it.
Nice. So rap music is arguably like the most wide open genre of them all. Tell me how we could identify the persona of your music in the midst of all the other fishes in the sea. Like, what identifies your music and sets you apart from the rest?
Well, first, you're going to hear that yachty everywhere I go now. I'm just, that's me. I'm a yacht boy, and I'm going to carry that with me. I'm going to represent yacht anywhere. So you're either going to hear me shout out Perp or yachty. So first off that, and just people say my accent is still strong, and I've been here for 4 years. So right off the bat, you're going to understand me. You're going to hear me clearly, but you're going to know I'm not just a regular American rapper. And just the way I say stuff, the tone, the undertones of how I come off, the vulgarity sometimes of just like the aggression and the spirit I put in the lyrics. Sometimes it comes out just gritty and just you gotta give it the stank face. Sometimes you're like I'm feeling this,
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely when you hear my music, it's gonna touch you some type of way. Whether it's gonna get you lit, it's gonna put you in a deep mental zone. It's gonna get you happy, get you high. So it always touch you some part.
Definitely.
Good.
What do you feel like, or what do you do during your time off when you're not working on music? I'm a big photographer. I just invested in a new camera, Mark V, and so everywhere I go, I got that camera with me. I'm a landscapes, trains, anything that catches my eye. So later I could just go down and think of what I want to put in a music video or just any type of visuals for that sake. So photography and set directing and all that is a big thing for me. So I spend my time looking at a lot of images and that. And plus, I'm a big stoner, so a lot of the times you're just going to catch me rolling up, grabbing weed and just chilling. Definitely. What does music allow you to say or express with your words?
Everything, really. And since I've been here in Georgia, I met a girl, and the relationship was rocky, to say the least. But I think I got a few hit songs from her mishaps, if that makes any sense. So I just, what I go through is what I put in the music, and how I feel at that time is how I say it on the track. Like, if I write a song and I'm not in that mental zone when I'm going to record it, I won't even record it. So sometimes a lot of songs just get thrown away because I'm never in that mood again. So when I'm giving you something, it's exactly how I feel. The whole mental capacity of me is in that zone, and so it allows me to just express all I feel, all I do in just a way that I feel cool about it, and it makes me get over it. I right my wrongs in my music.
Okay. Are you looking to stay independent, or are you looking for a record deal?
Well, right now I'd really just started my label, Rick Mighty Entertainment, as a small business. So I'm growing that with my partner, my manager. So any label that I do talk to, it would have to be like a distribution or a strictly publishing deal. I wouldn't say I would definitely just go and sign. I definitely want to stay some type of, independence and have my ownership, my CEO. Everybody got a boss up, and the way the marketing and the music business is now, you kind of got to stay away from signing your life away because you might get in trouble. So I'm trying to stay independent as long as I can.
Okay. I got to agree with that,
Yeah.
I mean, there's strengths to both sides, I guess. With a label, you can have financial backing for, mass marketing. And then when you're independent, you own everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Which usually pays off in the long run.
Yeah, and I'm still, as a business, my small Rick Almighty Entertainment, being in school and just being, I'm studying business management, so we already wrote the business plan, and we ourselves can take it to the bank, do the forecasting, count all the numbers from past projects, and they give us a loan, and we do it ourselves, and that's when the labels will really notice me, because I'm not waiting on anybody to open the door for me. I'm really kicking down the doors and, making a way for myself. I'm not waiting.
Okay. How do you find time to manage your personal life, business life, and music career?
I think that's something that grew in me from being a Jamaican. I went to a boarding school, so we had to be on time for everything, make up beds, just moving around, getting to class. I was a prefect too, so that means we had to watch over other students. So I think I was a principled child from young, being around Rastafarian people. They like you to do things a certain way, so I just always had a grip. I'm always a composed person. I never really lose my cool, so I manage all things, balanced it, schedule perfectly, budget. I say I got my life together, and every time, I find time for everything. And if I realize that I'm not getting enough time for music, I'll even just tell the boss that, this is my dream, and they understand, because I write music, so I can write a persuasive, I tell him something that will really make him understand that I need a couple of days off to just focus on my music, and now I'll be back in the cave for 2-3 days just focusing on that, get some good tracks out, and be back to, regular life.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you sound like a very responsible person to be a stoner.
Yeah, that's what people forget, that people are functional stoners nowadays. My mom, I guess it's because I grew up with it, I've been smoking from probably like 14. Cannabis is embraced in Jamaica. My mom is part of the Cannabis Association, helping people with cancer, sleep apnea. So it's something that I use as a motivator, something to focus, something to meditate, but I never use it to hinder myself, or I never use it specifically just to get high.
Mm-hmm.
It's always just, I'm about to go in a zone to do something. Right now, I'm on the radio with you. I have one in my hand lit right now. It's just a way of life for me.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You use it for spiritual reasons?
Yes, I do meditate, and especially being with a girl, she kind of, I'm not a confrontational person, so I do have to, meditate and reach out to God and pray and everything. I'm not that still strong with my Rastafarian principles, but I do believe in a higher power, and I do find time to, spiritual meditate and connect with that, and try to wash my sins away and, feel fresh again. You got to get that weight off your shoulders.
Yes, sir. Okay. So how do you keep music interesting for yourself? Like this whole big world of being a voice that is meant to move and inspire people. What inspires you?
That's a good question. My dad, he just passed away last Christmas, so he was a big inspiration for my life. Just the wisdom he had and the principles the way he moved was very specific. He very calculated. So I would just say anybody, I really look up to people. So when I find a mentor, I really just model my music and stuff to be kind of more wisdom, to teach people like me stuff, like a better way of living, or just if I'm flexing, it's just like I see something that I like, and I gotta show that to the world, like this is some cool ass shit. So anything that I see that really likes me, that interests me, or I feel strongly about, I gotta put it, because I know there are a lot of people like me in the world, so I know they're gonna fuck with it.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Are there still new innovative ways to approach the music business, in your opinion?
This marketing things is getting crazy. I don't know. I don't believe in publicity stunts too much, but I guess that's innovation I see in today's marketing, in today's music business. People just doing wild ass stuff, So I think there are ways. I could have, if I wanted to do something crazy, I think I could have did that and been on already. But I want to stay true to myself. I want to take the slow, growthful way and just meet like real connections. I also want to, meet people who just want to use me for my music and use me for to gain some monetary gain and just dip out. I want to make real, genuine people that I feel their vibe and their personality, their character before just doing business with them. So I think there's still ways for me to stay true to myself and be innovative in the way I approach the game. My manager is real smart. He trusts me that when that man sits down and go on a computer and research when it comes to signing up for getting my royalties, and he keeps me on top of that. So I'm doing everything I need to do. So it's just really getting my name out there in terms of publicity.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So, man, as an MC, you have to keep it tight. And my brother, you do. Anyone can hear that in precision and confident approach. But how do you go about keeping your skills sharp? Do you ever battle rap or anything?
Definitely. Even on Facebook, my people from back home, when a young rapper is coming up, they always tag me, like, you know, or message me for some advice, and I'll be like, yo, let's go for a little sparring session on the timeline, like make it public, so you know people are actually seeing this, so you got to be serious about this, and it will be for fun. I got people who I record with from still back home, and we'll go tat for tat on a collab, just, you know, sharpen my skills. Every day I listen to new beats on SoundCloud, just shuffling through different genres of different styles of music. I write a line a day. That's my number one rule. I have to make at least a bar a day, and no matter if it goes to the same song or not, but I just have to make one, so I know that, you know, I did some type of writing and it had to make sense. So that's really, yeah, I keep up. I have a DJ that keeps me on my stuff. He always trying to make more tapes, more ideas. So I'm always thinking about music. I'm always listening to the competition and see how I can one-up them, and just how I can really just, I'm not trying to fit in with the crowd. I'm always trying to be that separate.
Right. All right. Nice. All right, guys, after the music break, it'll be time for our usual tradition that is called That Hot Seat. And our fans love this part of the segment, of course, along with the actual interview. But the audience gets to hear either some vocals, maybe Purpmiya can sing, maybe he does poetry, inspirational speeches, freestyle raps, jokes, stories, or even play live instruments. He's Jamaican after all. You never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in the spotlight. And tonight, oh yeah, we'll find out if Purpmiya has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of his true artistry, and maybe even some hidden talents. But for right now, we have Purpmiya with this song For the Real, and we'll be right back.
Yadi.
Yeah. Perp. This is so hard. Yeah. They call me Big Papa, young Jamaican showstopper. Don Dada, 10 times we call that $1. Hot grabber, mix that with some fine product. They won't stop us, my demeanor so proper. Don't catch up, all these won't catch up. Pro stature, I bet these rookies never match up. Throat slasher, beat basher, preach chapters. These pastors go around deceive masses. Third, I never need glasses. Politicking, had no pot to pissing. Pastors picking pot to profit. Proper propositions, cost position. Pull the pot and pour the sauce up in my vision. Can't be penny pinching, plenty payers in the pen, and there ain't no player pension. So one time for the real time, and 2 times if they still with us. 3 shots in the air, 1 in the head of a dead. So 1 time for the real time, and 2 times if they still with us. Put 3 shots in the air, 1 in the head of a dead. Spitting this lyrical, in on so typical, no subliminal. Oh my, this pivotal, tell you when I run into you. Blessings on blessings, thanking God that there's no limit to. Need not get too spiritual. Who the illest? Tell me who the sickest? This Jamaican young boy making victims with his lyrics. I mean, who would have figured? Figures getting bigger, how we gon' chase women? We don't even chase liquor, amen. I'm by my dividends, my vision is limitless. Don't do it with 2-faced hypocrites, man. But not split to this, yeah. You get hit to this dopeness in your syllabus. And if you got virgin ears, then your innocence. I'm so ridiculous, vocab so meticulous. The white might rap so frivolous, still sending waves to stimulus. You are so treacherous, always end up second best. I crush them out like pestilence, come through piss on your residence. So one time for the real and 2 times if they still with us. 3 shots in the air, 1 in the head of a dead. So 1 time for the real and 2 times if they still with us. Put 3 shots in the air, 1 in the head of a dead. Say 1 time, 2 times.
Yo, that was Purpmiya with For the Real. If you heard a delay in the music, like I said, man, there's so many people on the phone lines that you causing a problem. Still we have signal issues, but we're working through, okay? All right, so I want you guys to be really rich. And like, what are you talking about, Denny? Okay, we all need each other. What would happen to the richest person in the world if no one else had any money? In such a case, even the greatest wealth would be meaningless. Abundance cannot be stolen or hoarded. It must be lived. Too often we see wealth as a result of getting, like a getting process. We waste an enormous amount of time figuring out how we can get this or get that. In reality, wealth results from a creation process. And creation means giving of yourself. You have something within you that is valuable and unique. Something that you can use to create all the wealth you could ever need or want. Perhaps it is your fascination with sports. Perhaps it is your skills with programming computers, or your ability to bring people together like DJ Khaled, or your knack for selecting appropriate colors. Maybe it is your extensive network or contacts, or your dedication to physical fitness, or your ability to compose music, or your skill at repairing machinery. It's probably a combination of things, and almost certainly something you enjoy. You find satisfaction in things we were meant to do. And if you're like me, and if you're Jamaican, you got about 7 or 8 jobs. You're not Jamaican until you have 7 or 8 different crafts that you can do. Trust me. All right, so stop thinking about getting and taking. Start thinking about producing and creating. Within any situation, there are opportunities to make a positive and valuable contribution. When you're primarily concerned with what can I do for myself, you might be able to make a good living. Ask what can you do for others, and you're on your way to building a fortune. Guys, that is the key to wealth success. It's providing a service to others. And then you get your service to where you won't even have to show up. That is called a turnkey business, where you create a system. Of course, you build your system up, and then you teach somebody else to run the system while you're on vacay every day. You can sleep and the money piles up. You can go on vacation and the money piles up. You can watch Empire, Star, and all those other TV shows that take away your time and watch the money pile up because you created a system. Okay? We all need each other, and if you definitely want to be wealthy, healthy, and successful, you need people to provide a service to. And then the real question begins: how can I get these same people to be repeat customers? Ooh, let me stop, because the game is to be sold and not told. All right, let's bring the man of the hour back on. Purpmiya, you're back live with us and in our hot seat. What do you have for us?
I have a little piece. Really, I don't get too introspective on my album, so this is me just really missing Jamaica. I just really wrote this. Well, not even wrote it, just like jotted like pieces of it down. So you get it as it comes.
Right.
I miss my curry chicken and my rice and peas. I miss my meditation session, silence, comfort, ocean breeze. I miss chilling with bro, rolling up for at least, and mommy would knock on the door like, hope you got one more for me. And we will laugh and talk about your goals for me. Well, no, I will accomplish them. No, that's no if, buts, or hopeful is. I'm hoping that Jamaica go on hold for me. So when I make it back, I'm right on track to pack at groceries, get a spice bun, put some cheese in it, get some grabber going, make some weed with it. I reminisce those days when we went beach tripping, no seas swimming, whole lot reason, and yachty deep in me. Yachty.
Yeah, Purpmiya. Everybody, let them know where they can connect with you online.
PURPMIYA.com, and that's on every social media. Purpmiya everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Just look me up: iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, all digital platforms. Really, I'm out here.
Yes, sir. Man, we appreciate your time and your energy and your great music, man. We'll catch up with you soon. Appreciate you, my brother.
All right.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab them from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website, and that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.only1mediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.